I said, I'm fine.
You should have stayed at the party.
No kidding.
Beth and Carla got in this big fight, and Patrick pushed them in the pool to cool them off, so to speak. It was pretty funny. And then we heard that someone called the cops because of the noise, so that's when some of us left to IHOP. And when we got there, we got that one waitress with the really strange colored hair, and while we...
Lacey, why are you here?
What is that supposed to mean?
I mean, why did you even come?
I came to see you. I've been worried about you. You know they won't let anyone see you until you've been in custody for 24 hours.
Yeah, I know. I've done this before. Remember?
So I've been worried about you. So nobody's heard anything, and they won't tell you anything on the phone, and they won't take a message at the desk to give to you.
Yeah, well, they got better thing to do than be a messenger.
Kai, why are you being such a jerk? You think I came down here because I had nothing better to do? It took me 2 hours to convince my mom to let me leave the house. She kept using her concerned parent voice. I don't think you should see that boy again. He's nothing but trouble.
Well, maybe your mom is right.
Well, maybe I want to make up my own mind about that, okay?
So what's so hard to figure out? I got drunk, I stole keys, I wrecked your car, and now I'm in the jail, okay? I am nothing but trouble. And for girls in the top 10, you sure are stupid.
After I go home, you're going to be all alone in your cell, and you're going to think about what you just said and how much it hurt. And you're going to wish that you could call me and apologize, but you won't be able to. And anyway, you won't have to, because by the time I get home, I will have already forgiven you.
What the hell did I ever do to make you as a friend?
You know, you're not the first person in my life to run over a fire hydrant.
Your grandma.
Remember? I was in the back seat and the road was slippery, and as she turned that corner onto our block, the car started skidding.
And she slammed sideways into the spark plug in front of Mr. Acker's house.
The cop said I could have bashed my brains out on that window.
But you were wearing that stupid knitted head that I always make fun of. What? It was like shaped like a baked bush or something?
It was a Christmas tree, ornaments and all. My grandma made it.
I should be wearing that hat the other night.
Seriously, does it hurt?
Like, I was hit with a hammer. They're giving me aspirin, but it doesn't help. I'm sorry for what I said. You don't deserve it. And you're right. As soon as you left, I would have wanted to call and apologize.
You wouldn't have been able to anyway. You had my phone, along with my keys, which I assume has been confiscated by now, too.
If you had a pair of jeans with pockets, none of this would have happened. Or you can carry a purse. Carl always does.
Kai, for as long as we've been friends, have you ever known me to carry a purse to a party?
No, because you always give me your crap to carry.
Besides, Carla doesn't carry a purse. That's a makeup case.
So that she can put on her phony face?
I didn't want to say it. I thought it sounded too much like, I told you so. Kai, what happened?
Nothing much to it, I guess. I walked out on the patio, and there she was with Eric, snogging me.
Snogging? Since when do you quote Harry Potter?
Since hanging out with you, Hermione. And besides, it looked like they're just a couple of steps away from Austin Powell's shack.
What did you do?
I must have made some kind of noise because they both looked up at the same time and saw me standing there. And then they gasped and broke apart and we looked at each other. And then I went back inside.
Okay, this is the part I couldn't believe when Patrick told me. You just went back inside? No yelling, no bitch slapping, no beating the crap out of Eric?
I know it was weird and it was like time froze or something. I thought about doing all that stuff. But then I remembered that you told me for like a million times that what a phony she was. and she was no good to me or anyone else. And then I realized that you were right, and that she put on a fake face for Eric just like she had for me. It's not his fault. And I started feeling like an idiot, so I went back inside, drank about 4 beers in 10 minutes, and then I left.
In my car.
In your car. Is it bad?
Let's just say that it's lucky that my mom had my dad pay for the total replacement insurance, or I'd be taking the bus the rest of my senior year.
Ouch, Lacey. I'm so sorry. Okay, I do feel like an idiot.
Not as big of an idiot as Carla. Beth saw you leaving, and once she found out why, she started yelling at her in front of everybody. That's what the big fight was about. And when they got out of the pool, it's like the whole party turned on her and got into this big shouting match. I heard nobody's talking to her though. Totally shunned.
Harsh. You never answered my question.
What question?
What did I ever do to deserve you as a friend?
Your uncle pays me to be your friend.
Come on, seriously.
It's true. $50 a month. It's the only way I can afford unlimited talk and text.
Lacey!
Kai, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Come on, try me.
I'm your friend because you're the only person to ever give me a nickname.
What?
It's not the only reason, but it's a big one.
Because I call you Lacey instead of Elizabeth? I don't even remember how that started.
I do. It was at Sunday school, or that daycare thing they had in the church basement.
I've never been to the Sunday school in my life.
You went once. I had the cutest pink shoes and was wearing a pair of little socks with lace edges that matched the lace on my dress, and you started calling me that Lacey girl, and it just stopped. You never came back to church though, but once I found out you lived just across the alley, I decided to make you my friend.
I don't even remember this. We were like, what, 5 maybe?
Something like that.
And that's when you decided we'd become friends for life?
Oh no, that came later.
Like when?
After we started walking to school together, you would always hold my hand when we walked past the house with the big dogs. And at recess sometimes, you'd choose me to be your foursquare partner, even though I was no good.
Lacey, these are not the reasons to let somebody wreck your car.
Those aren't the only reasons. You sat by me. For a girl who wore glasses and braces, who wore out 3 library cards by age 10, doesn't really fit in anywhere. You sat by me at a school play once too. You leaned over and whispered, and you said, "I've heard you sing before. This show would be so much better if you were in it." And for the next play, I was in the chorus. And for the one after that, I had a solo. And for the next one, I was the lead.
I did that?
Yep. And when Dad left, well, it was good to have a shoulder to cry on.
On my suede jacket, there's still a smudge on one sleeve.
God, this is going to be big trouble.
I know.
My mom's thinking about pressing charges, but I think I can talk her out of it.
Tell her that you loaned me the car.
Kai, I'll be there for you, and I'll support you, and I'll be your friend, but I won't lie for you. Not to my mom.
I know. It was just a joke, okay? A really lame one.
It's okay. Look, I gotta go, or my mom will think you tried to keep me hostage or something. I told her 10 minutes.
Lacey,
What? What, Kai? I gotta go.
how come you and I never, dated?
You know, I try to imagine this 1,000 times. I just can't picture you as my boyfriend.
Yeah, I guess not.
I can only see you as my best friend. The one who knows all my stories and can finish my sentences and knows how to apologize when he screws up.
I've had a lot of practice on that last one.
No doubt.
Hey, apologize to your mom for me too, okay?
Okay, look, I really gotta go. I love you, Wildcat.
Love you too, Lacey girl.